I've always had a knack for seeing what's coming. Goes with my line of work. Inspecting a dam or a bridge, you're looking for signs of failure years in advance. The bridge we were headed to, remote part of West Papua, that could wait 10 years for another experienced engineer. But I don't foresee everything. Thirsty. It's burning well. No. Don't think so. No. Been sleeping on these fan-like leaves the past few weeks. I'll take it with me. The fruit tempts me. Plump berries, heavy on the branches of the shrub. We tried them, of course. Grown drunk on them. They had that effect. Lowered inhibitions. Had us all giggling, dancing, but they did nothing to ease our hunger, only made it worse. There's not much left of the engine, just one steel prop blade, hanging on by a bolt. I'd need appropriate tools to get it off. I gaze at the wreck of the small plane, remembering the pilot, unconscious, the panic, Donnie grabbing the controls, pulling the nose up at the last second. An eternity ago. The trunk of the tree fern is wrapped in brown, hair-like fibers. I tear away a handful of the dry threads. No good. The water in the pool is brackish, undrinkable. I'd realized immediately that blocking the tidal flow upstream was our first priority. Without the dam to isolate the fresh water, we wouldn't have lasted 2 days. Maybe that would have been better. I'd need appropriate tools to get it off. I gaze at the dam we built in the narrow gorge. It may be ugly, but we were proud of the work that went into it. That sense of accomplishment was well earned, if short-lived. Without this outflow drain, the dam could never hold the massive pressure that would build above it. I ensured we built it strong, but rubble and recycled plane wreckage is no substitute for reinforced concrete. Plus, it makes a convenient drinking fountain. Cheers! Aha! My pizza is here. Not with my bare hands. I check the rope that binds some key supports. It's secure. Short of being cut, it won't come loose. Not with my bare hands. It's burning well. No. I spear the fish on my second attempt. I'm getting better at this. Was that? Unbelieving, I stare at the ship chugging slowly across the horizon. There's a lump in my throat, as for the first time in weeks, the hope of rescue is rekindled. But they won't see me. The fire! Oh God, the fire is out! I have to get it lit. They must see me. I nest the fibers in amongst the dying coals. I fan the spark until it catches, and soon the fire is roaring again. I look up at the eerie harmonic howl. One of those strange wild dogs. You're welcome to that fish, my friend. As long as this boat sees my fire, I should be. The dog is on me in an instant, rancid breath hot on my face as I struggle to keep its snapping teeth from my throat. It's burning well. I bat at the monster with the branch. In response, the beast leaps forward. Iron jaws close around my throat. I shake my head to clear the vision. No, not trying that. I try to kick the dog off. It moves like a snake, all wire and muscle, and it's on me again in a second. With my free hand, I hold the branch into the fire until it catches. I drive the flaming brand into the beast's face. As it leaps back with a snarl, I hear that terrible howling all around me. I swing the branch around wildly, kicking at the sand with my heels as I back away from the circling dogs. I swing up the tree as the first dog darts in, snapping at my ankles. Safe for a second, I remember the ship and look up. No, its course is unchanged. My fire now hidden to them by the rocks on the beach below. No. 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 With desperation, I thrust the burning branch into the leaves above me, and they explode into flame. With the howling of the dogs below me, and the furnace above already blistering the skin on my hands, I watch the ship sail slowly out of sight. I feel my grip weakening, and shut my eyes against the pain. Through my eyelids, the fire appears as an all-consuming wave of blood, washing it all away. Then I'm falling. I land hard. My eyes fly open at the sudden agony from my leg, and I look about me in wonder. The hammock I'd fallen from flaps against the bulkhead. My burned hand is bandaged, and my leg had evidently been set before I'd re-broken it just now. The pain has nothing to do with the tears that well in my eyes. Rescue. I see where the hammock detached from the interior bulkhead, dumping me on the floor. Must have been hastily tied. No. They must have removed my shoe when setting my leg. I pick it up. Gathering my will, I try to stand. Oh! The pain is too much, and I fall back, panting. Can't reach. I throw my useless shoe at the mop and succeed in knocking it over. Leaning over, I grab the mop. No. I snag the thin rope. I snap the mop handle over my good knee, then, biting one end of the rope against the pane, I bind the broken shaft to my leg. Crude splint complete, I carefully stand. Sealed. I wolf down the food. Beetroot soup, still warm, mackerel, and crusty bread. There's a bottle of what I take to be painkillers, though I can't read the label. I swallow 2 with water, no, vodka, from a tin cup, and pocket the rest. The pills leave me drowsy. I'll lie down and thank my rescuers later. I wake to voices outside the door. I can hear shouting behind the door. Another language. Russian, perhaps? Hello? Silence for a moment, then the door is shoved open.
Rебят, он борется.
My God! Thank you! Thank you!
И pizza. Food belly.
I can't believe you found me. I'd given up.
Заткни его.
I catch anger in his voice. Blinking away my tears, I see their faces for the first time. Faces red with rage. Do any of you speak English? My question cuts short as I'm shoved back onto my bad leg, makeshift splint shattering.
Lipstick. Сито луте.
Please, I don't understand.
Мир будем сет, капитана. Не вагайтесь.
Shocked, I stare at the gun shaking in the man's hand. I grab the broken shaft of wood. No good. I swipe at the pistol, knocking it clear. Frozen for a moment, we all eye the gun. Don't think so. No. I take another swing at the crewmen. And they swarm me. One grabs the gun, thumbs back the hammer. Then, I see it all in an instant. That wouldn't work. Think! Don't think so. No. No. No good. No. Don't think so. No. 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 I dive for the gun, beating the crewman to it by a split second. No good. Fire at the man, and he staggers back. And they swarm me. One grabs the gun, thumbs back the hammer. Then, I open my eyes, banishing the vision. Something else. The pipe's hot, steaming slightly in the damp air. Fire at the pipe, it ruptures, spewing a jet of hot exhaust. Coughing, the crewmen jump backwards. I stand, feeling the bones grinding in my leg, though dulled by the strong painkillers. No. 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 Don't think so. No. The glass is too thick for a mop handle to break. Shoot out the window and clear the remaining shards with the butt of the pistol. Then, head spinning from the cocktail of pills and carbon monoxide, I plunge into the water. I hear their screams in my head, the wet thud of blade biting into flesh, the snapping of bone. I see the red wave again, washing it all away. I open my eyes. No, not back here. My God, the passage is open. Had they gone through? Is that why they attacked me? Oh God. They must have seen the old campsite. Please, no! I was free! The blood! The bodies! The madness I left behind there! I can't go back! But I must. The crew of that boat. I have to stop them. I crawl through the fuselage and out the severed tail of the aircraft. Those sounds I shut out, they echo in my skull again. Screaming, laughing, cutting. A man walks towards me. By his shirt, I see it's the ship's captain.
Hey, stop!
No, you can't be here.
You monster. You killed them.
I can explain. The berries, they...
Shut up. I should kill you now.
No, Please go! Before it's too... The thing lands on him, knocking him into the muck. There's a sickening crunch as the rock in its hands comes down on his head. She looks up, smiling.
Ian! You came back.
Anna! Oh God! Anna, stop!
No. Can't let it rot like the rest. Come, have some. There's plenty.
I turn and vomit noisily, shutting my eyes against the sight. I should never have left them. When they'd started on the pilot. I mean, he was dead already. But still, I'd had to leave. I couldn't watch them as they... God, I should have done something.
Oh, Ian. I always liked you, Ian. Come, sit with me.
I have to end this. Somehow. I take what seems to be a fragment of propeller, sharpened into a cleaver. I try to lever out the helmet. It's slick with blood and gore. I need something better to get good leverage. Prizing open cold fingers, I take the wrench. I try to lever out the helmet. It's slick with blood and gore. I need something better to get good leverage. I won't touch the vile fruit. Searching desperately for something I can use, I lift aside a lifeless arm. To my dismay, it comes away from the body. No good. No. No good. Don't think so. No. 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 Approaching, I gag on the oily smoke that bleeds out of the bonfire. Don't think so. No. 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 I crush some painkillers and brush it into the meat. No. No good. No. No good. No. I won't touch the vile fruit. I take aim and pull the trigger. Nothing but a wet click. The gun is empty.
You want these?
Pulling something from the jacket of the captain, she holds it up. A packet of rounds. Laughing, she tosses them behind her.
Come and get them.
She returns her attention to the body, and I notice the watertight packet float down to the dam. No. Don't think so.
Come back, Ian. There's nowhere to go.
Not taking my chances with that feral thing. It's cold. Dead. No. I'd need appropriate tools to get it off. I unbolt the remaining prop, a long, flat bit of hollow steel. No. No. No good. No. I wedge the propeller in under the helmet and push down hard, bending the prop badly in the process. The helmet comes free, and I'm greeted by the remains of the pilot's head, grinning up at me from inside. Don't think so. No. 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 No good. Don't think so. No. No. Don't think so. No. No. No good. Don't think so. No. No good. No. No.
There's plenty for you here, Ian. Come back.
I throw the horrid meat to the dog. It sniffs it, then gulps it down. Come on. No. It's secure. Short of being cut, it won't come loose. Against my better judgment, I sever the rope. The dam shifts slightly, and I hold my breath. It settles, and after a quick survey, I'm confident it'll hold, providing there's no further stress. No good. I tie on the bent propeller, making a serviceable grappling hook. The hook catches near the top of the dam. I struggle up, blood now soaking the bandage of my burnt hand. I can't reach it. Need something to scoop it out. No. I secure the rope to the helmet's chin strap. This could serve as a bucket if I had a well. I throw the helmet in behind the floating packet and start dragging it back towards me. I'm bringing the bucket up when I see Anna whirl around.
I see what you're doing up there.
She leaps cat-like up the embankment, and I fall backward in surprise. Her nails sink into my leg like talons.
Come back here.
I jam the hideous object deep into the drain. Almost immediately I sense the pressure building behind. A terrible, surging power pushing inexorably on the wall. She pulls me upward, and I feel her hands close about my throat. The wall falls silent for a moment, then bursts. A red wave, washing it all away.